Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new video. My name is Chris, the American Mag. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And of course, you can become a member of the channel, support us, and get exclusive content. We got this video today. By the way, shout out to SVMM YouTube channel where we're going to be getting some of these highlights, and as well as Brazil Scout. Great highlights, amazing content creators. You're going to have the link of their channels in the description if you want to go check out some highlights. But regardless, let's get started with the piece of news that we got right now in this moment in time for Newcastle United. As you know, the man of the hour right there. Well, first of all, Newcastle are trying to act quickly ahead of a transfer window that's it's had its ups and downs to say the least. Amidst what's happened with tossing Aderbioyo in the Chelsea hijack that was done. Listen, I don't blame tossing from leaving for money. I know it's unpopular. We should get here and riot and protest that players went or left because of money. They do this because of money. If it was Joe Linton, could have probably left the club this season or this transfer window if he didn't get his contract renewed, and that's for over $100,000 per week. So let's not sit here and fake it and lie to people like some content creators do, just to get just to get the fans behind them, liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's not lie to the people. Players do this for money, so I'm not gonna sit here and complain and cry about tossing leaving for more money. That's his damn right to do so. All players do that. All of them. All of them do that. In a few, very few have heartstrings pulled out by certain clubs. Alan Shearer back in the day, but what other case have I mean, really look at it. You know, some people told me, well, Paul Dummett playing the club. Well, Paul Dummett, how many times did he have an opportunity to leave for another club for a better opportunity to win champions, to win a championship or anything like that? When? You know what I mean? So let's not crucify players either for choosing to go somewhere else. It is what it is. We are a big club, Newcastle United, so we need to focus on the players that want to come, that want to get persuaded by the club, and that believe in the project. As simple as that. One of them could be Lloyd Kelly, as you see his highlights right now. He's playing at Bournemouth, of course, or played this past season, and according to everybody out there, it's said to be closed in within a few days, weeks, whatever. I have no idea. Um, Obviously, in here at NUFC Talk TV, we're not in no position to confirm anything at all, anything whatsoever. Uh, but it does seem like it's going to be done. I have no idea because tossing, it was the same thing, and then Chelsea came in and hijacked the whole thing. If Man United, if Man City, if Chelsea, because see, we can sit here and say as well, Chelsea don't need a center back. Well, how do we know that? I mean, according to what we think, because they got a lot of center backs. However, they might believe that their center backs aren't good enough. So we are in no position to talk about another club as far as what they need. We can say our opinion, of course, and it is more than likely he's going to be a sub there. But we will have to see. And regardless, who cares? He's gone. It doesn't matter. Now, Lloyd Kelly, if another club comes in, is he going to leave this Newcastle United chance for another club? That's my biggest concern at this moment in time. Uh, the club is obviously, it seems to be working hard to acquire this fella, and hopefully, as you guys know, nothing along the lines of Tussin Aderbayo is going to be happening in this particular moment. As you know, the club already, as we said, planned to sign Tussin, but he's going somewhere else now. Looks like he's going to be going to Chelsea. Looks like, because nothing is done yet. However, Fabrizio Romano, somebody that's very well trusted within the football transfer world, has said that everything it looks to be close to getting that a closed deal. Whatever it is, I don't care anymore because we need to be moving forward with our next players. And one is this guy in particular. And again, thank you, Brazil Scout, for the highlights. It is Valencia's Georgi Mamardashvili. We've talked about him. We've done a show about him. We talked about him. We know he's a great guy, and it looks like, I don't know, but it looks like uh, within the rumor reports, the rumor mill, that Eddie Howe really rates him and likes him. Nick Pope is keen to stay at the club, but has not stopped the links of a new goalkeeper coming in. Actually, we've been linked with other goalkeepers as well, not of the caliber of Mamardashvili. Certainly, T Rex Arms was rumored as well. I have no idea if that's even possible or if that's going to happen. But regardless, it doesn't make sense. You're going to bring in a sub. If all those guys, Trafford and Pickford, they're going to be subs of Pope. Mamardashvili would be the only one that can say he comes on and he's playing, or maybe they both goalkeepers start at level playing field. Um, but I mean, it looks like Nick Pope is wanting to stay at the club. But like I said, nothing has stopped the rumors of a goalkeeper coming to the club. Some of these rumors have been wrong as well, and some of those Twitter accounts that usually post a lot of "it's signed, it's done." Listen, I'm not. I don't do revisionism, and I don't do punditry of other YouTube channels. I don't waste my time and energy bashing and criticizing other people. Listen, it is what it is. We try to do our own thing here at NUFC Talk TV. We don't talk about anybody else really and bash other people. They do what they do, and I don't care, man. To be honest, we got to be focused on what's going on here, um, and focus on Newcastle United's, rumors and talk about it. Listen, Mamardashvili, people said that he wasn't just earlier last week said that the deal was before a few weeks ago the deal was done, and now that the deal had broken off and it's not going to happen, and all of a sudden, these things start coming up again, and I just don't know. There are a lot of reports of Martin Dubravka leaving the club. We have no idea what's happening, um, but it looks like he might be allowed to depart. Martin Dubravka. Karius, we already know he's out of the club. He's been released. So at this point in time, we just don't know what's going to happen. Um, however, however, there is one player in particular that was rumored just not too long ago, and we're going to show him. And this guy right here. It is Ryan Cherky. And again, another name added to the rumor mill. Another player that's been playing well, according to GFFN. And GFFN is for, I'm going to look at it right now. Here we go. Is this account? Get French Football News. Got over 280,000 followers on Twitter. They've been posting a lot of stuff, of course. As you know, some of these guys, I would assume, have some sources and made some contacts. So it's a good website to follow, I guess, or I mean, a Twitter account to follow. They are saying that this guy right here, and I'm going to show you his highlights as well. Thank you, Brazil Scout and SVMM, for this. So you can watch him play a little bit. So, according to GFFN, Ryan Cherky is likely to depart Olympique de Lyon's this summer, with multiple clubs interested in pricing the attacking midfielder away from the club. The article highlights the Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle. Let me rephrase this: the Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, and Liverpool are among the clubs assessing Cherky's potential move. Only re- only se- Only one season remains on Cherky's contract at Lyon, and it has been clear for some time that the young Frenchman has been assessing his options. More than likely, when all these clubs, all these rumors come together, he might be looking to leave the club at this moment in time. When we get to this part that I like to do right here, and it's pretty simple. This shit right here, I always go to Transfer Market because I think they're very, their info is very good, very, very, very knowledgeable, and very on point. But there's one stat that I go to every time, and you know this when I look at the players. You can have yellow cards, appearances, goals, and all that stuff. After this season, I go straight to the injury history, and that to me is a big reason as to why I give my opinion as to yes or no on this player. Already seeing that he doesn't have a lot of injuries, just one, the metatarsal fracture in 21-22. From he missed 89 days, 19 games. That was in 21-22. Nothing else whatsoever in his career. So that already tells me he is a great, great prospect. Um, Young guy, 20 years old. He is an under 23 international for France. So I mean, look, man. As far as stats is concerned, nothing that creates a lot of ecstasy, in my opinion. Attacking midfield, he can play left winger, right winger. So that could be somebody that you can utilize in different positions. He can play right winger, so we need somebody to come and work for that particular spot, knowing that Almiron is already being questioned and not performed well this past season. Has one more year in his contract right here, as I mentioned earlier from the article, and I don't think at this point in time he's going to renew again with Olympique de Lyon. Their market value 25 million euros. More than likely, that's going to be close to, I would say, 40 in real time. I know they undervalue a lot, but it's always good to use that value right there and maybe add 20 more mil and go from there. So I do think that I'm just based on the reports that I've been reading, I think that Newcastle probably could pay that 40 million for a winger. Now, this is not necessarily a name that you would absolutely lose your mind over. However, it is a player that will excite the most, as you see right here on the highlights brought to you by Brazil Scout. Um, right here, almost playing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that pass right there almost is a right back. So a lot of versatility from this guy, and right there coming from the midfield. So look at that nice pass right there. Listen, I think he's talented from looking at the highlights. Obviously, they're not going to show the low lights, as I call them. But I think good talent right there. We'll have to see. We'll have to see in kind of um, we we have to wait to see with the black and white shirt, obviously in the Premier League. But I do believe that playing well in other leagues does count for something. But at this point in time, it's just another rumor anyway. So nothing confirmed, nothing really to go crazy over. So you tell me in the comment section down below what you think. How do you rate this transfer window so far for Newcastle United? It's been tough, obviously with the tossing thing. We expected that one to come through, but it didn't. Therefore, it's a bit I don't know. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's in shambles, but it certainly hasn't been the greatest when it comes to um, getting deals done. Now, listen, we still got a lot of time left. A lot of time left. So don't lose sleep over it. I'm sure Newcastle United, the board, the directors, they're looking at this. They know what they're doing. So we just have to be patient. We will have to judge at the end of the transfer window before the season starts, of course, and also at the end of the transfer window when that actually happens on deadline. And I'm sure we will have something special for you as well on deadline. So keep an eye on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. My name is Chris, the American Mag. I will see you in the next one.